This lighting is so much better. I had like a white tint, like a yellowish. Let's see. Brightens up my skin. Hi. It is 2 o'clock. I'm gonna wait for some more people to get in here. And then we're just gonna chat. You know, I come on here every day at 2 o'clock and chat. I haven't figured out a full format yet of how we're going to do this, but I do like when people talk to me in the chat. So today, we are going to answer skincare questions. If you have any skincare questions today, we are going to answer. And again, you know, I wear no makeup because this is a skincare channel. And I try to show you guys exactly what my skin went through. Oh, I have it. Hi. I don't know what that is. Hi guys, we are here today. Today it's 2 o'clock, so it's Mindset Reset, Midday Reset with Danielle HueVine, and we are going to talk about skin today. I know yesterday we talked about the skincare industry and the skincare business, and India offered her opinion as she works here at HueVine, and she had her own suite for a while, so she spoke about her experiences and how a lot of things that I said to her were not lies when it came to the spa industry, and I love that. So let's look up the run a show for today and see. Oh, hi. It's a little little scarf wrap thing. It's actually made for the purse, like you tie it. You ever seen women tie those scarves to their purse? And I just tie it over my head sometimes. This is cute. So I'm looking up some questions from my comment section under my videos. And we're just gonna sit and chat. Then I want to sit back a little bit and relax. I don't know if that's proper. Because I notice a lot of videos, people are in Oh, this is funny. Okay, so question is, What is one skincare? No, I'm not. What is one skincare step that most people skip when they are overwhelmed? Moisturizing. A lot of people do not moisturize their skin. Um, you know what? I take that back, because people always moisturize their skin because they don't want to get that ashy look and to look unkept. So I feel like when people are overwhelmed and they're just doing just enough skincare, they'll do their cleanser because they have to cleanse their skin, and they'll do their moisturizer, which it gives the look of being finished. And they always skip the toner, the serum and the toner. Always. Majority of people skip that because they don't know how important toner is. It helps to balance your pH. It helps to refresh your skin depending on the ingredients in the toner. And then after they use the toner, you use a serum. The serum, how it differs from your moisturizer is the serum actually goes inside of your skin. The moisturizer hydrates the outside of your skin. So a lot of times people skip serum and they'll skip the toner steps. I think that's the most relevant. And my day is going, I had a hard day yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like yesterday, me coming on to live and speaking about the experiences of being a business owner, it kind of drained me mentally. And on top of that, like I had a client come, and well, she's actually a friend now, but I've known her for years, and we had like a long, like just girl talk yesterday, and I was actually drained after yesterday. I went home, got back on the phone with another friend of mine, and yesterday was just a very like a draining, emotional day where I looked in the mirror a lot about my experiences and self-reflected a lot, as well as my friends did in these conversations as well. And I love talking to people like them, like both of them. One was a woman, one was a man. And I love talking to people who constantly self-reflect and look at themselves in the mirror and look at other situations and are very self-aware. And see, I love my clients. I just told you I sat and talked to the lady yesterday for hours, even after her appointment. We were late to her appointment because she was my last appointment, so we were a little late. And we sat and talked for hours. Like, she probably didn't leave to, I closed yesterday at 5. I probably didn't leave the spa till like a little bit after 7 because I just sat and talked to her. I love my clients. To be honest, like, my clients, or I have friends as well, but I don't see my friends as much because they're business owners too, so they're busy. But majority of the time, this is a lot of my social interactions that I experience inside of the spa. But yeah, I just love the conversations with people who are extremely self-aware, because it makes me self-reflect and pay attention to like their growth and how I can grow. And it's a never-ending cycle. But when you know other people who are growing as well, it's not lonely. Before, when I was growing and constantly self-reflecting, probably a little bit too dang on much, it was a very lonely feeling. Dark shadow. What other questions do you have? I feel like you have like these little tidbit questions. You're gonna ask me another one in a minute, right? Amon is gonna ask me a very crazy question in a minute. But yeah, so that is the question about that yesterday, which is it was very emotionally taxing for me. So, why does my skin look worse after I really start to heal my skin and get a good routine in place? So, I'm moisturizing, I'm cleansing. I'm not saying in a particular order. I'm moisturizing, I'm cleansing, I'm toning, I'm using a serum, I'm using a spot treatment, and my skin is starting to look worse. The reason why your skin looks worse when you first really get a great skincare routine, because it is purging your skin. So it is bringing everything that is hidden under your skin, the oil, the dirt, the debris, the grime, the ingrown hairs, the hyperpigmentation. It's going to bring everything up to the surface of the skin. And over time, the inflammation will go away. It will dissipate. The oil production will slow down. Your skin will not be as greasy. It won't be, it will go back to a calm state after. Thank you so much. It will go, that was nice. Thank you. It will go back to a calm state after you really get your skincare regimen and introduce it. So I like to say you're going to try a product for at least a month to start to see a result. If you don't start to see an inkling of like, okay, well, my texture is starting to be refined, or I notice that my skin is more moisturized. Y'all see my skin, quit playing. Or I noticed that my eyes are lighter under. You'll start to see an inkling of results. But if you use that product line that you're using, give it at least 3 months. And do not match products. If you are using a line of products, I am a strong believer, and a lot of people know this, that products are meant to be layered and used together. So when you're using the cleanser from this line, the moisturizer from this line, the toner from this line, you're mixing them all together, sometimes you may get a good result, but majority of the times, if you use all of the products in a line, you'll get the best result. And a lot, one of the biggest things that I say to people who really start to get into skincare, and they'll come into the spa and I'll ask them what products are they using, and they'll be like, well, I've been using this cleanser forever and it does this, it does that, and I just love it, I love it, I love it. And I'll look at their skin under the mag lamp, I'll show them the mirror, and I'm saying, well, you love this cleanser and you're saying that it does a great job on your skin, but yet your skin is still overproducing oil, or yet your skin still has blackheads. Like, what exactly about this skincare do you love? Because sometimes y'all be holding on to skincare just out of the sake of holding on, but it's not getting the results that you're actually wanting. So that's a big thing that we all need to look at. I don't want to say y'all, but we all need to look at and make sure if you are using something for an extended period of time, you've been using it for a month, you see not even an inkling of change, but using, hi Zimbabwe, how's Zimbabwe go? Oh, it's all right. I remember you from last week. But yeah, when you are using products and you're not seeing a difference, like a slight change in like a month, but 3 months, if you see no change in your skin, use something else. It's not working for you. I'm not saying it's a bad product. I am saying that that product is not for you. Okay, let's get another question. What is my go-to skin treatment to decompress after a high stress week? A bath. A bath with, I'll steam my face. I'll cleanse my face really well. I'll steam it, and then I'll run a hot bath. I'll put a mask on my face, and I'll just lay in that bathtub until I become a prune. And I had a hard day yesterday, and that's what I will do tonight. I'm going to lay in that bathtub until I become a full prune tonight. But that is the only way that I decompress after a very stressful time in my life. I'll take a bath, and then immediately after I take that bath, I'm going to bed. No phone, no screen, the computer is off, the TV is off, the phone is flipped over, and to decompress, I am going to sleep after a great bath. Some lotion, an essential oil. I'm going to spray perfume on myself before I get into bed. And usually I'll put on, like, I have like silk robes. I'll put one of those on, and I'm going to bed. That is the best way to decompress after I've had a very, very hard time. Oh, how do you keep your skin glowing when you are struggling with your mental health? Keep doing your skincare. Keep doing your skincare. I know this is a skincare page, and that's all I'm going to talk about. This is a wellness, aesthetic skincare page. But if you are struggling mentally, having some type of routine or discipline in your life will really help to keep you grounded. Even if it's just making sure you continue your skincare, or making sure you still take the dog out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon every day, or making sure you tune in to something that you enjoy, like a podcast, or if you keep some type of routine when you are stressed mentally, it will keep you grounded. I'm not saying it's going to cure your depression. I'm not saying that it is going to solve all of your problems, but that in itself will let you know that you are not spiraling. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't look like how you feel. Like, I don't feel good emotionally today because of yesterday. I was drained with all the being vulnerable, talking about my experiences as a business owner, which are very emotional for me. Um, and talking to my friend about her situation, and my other friend about his situation, and just talking and sharing. It was a lot for me yesterday. But I didn't come in today and didn't comb my hair. I put this little band on because I thought it was cute, not because I didn't want to comb my hair. My hair is combed. My face is shiny. You know, it's moisturized. I have a nice, long, cute dress on. My nails are done. I try to keep up with things that make me feel good when I am struggling. Now, I know everybody can't always do it, but pick one thing and stick with that. If you're going to keep your hair done, keep your hair done. If you're going to keep your nails done, keep your nails done while you're going through it. If you are going to continue with your skincare, continue with your skincare while you are still doing it. Read a book. Do something to keep you grounded and let you know that your life is just not spiraling out of control. You grab onto that one thing, and then you'll get a deep breath, and then next thing you know, you start grabbing on to more things that you were doing before. And your routine and your habits will start to come back because you'll be pulling yourself out of that depression. If you have no anchor while you are depressed, you're just going to keep tumbling and tumbling and tumbling. And read the Bible. If you really tumbling, if you really feel like you are depressed and you are tumbling, it's not enough skincare in this world that can make you feel like you are not tumbling. Read the Bible. That's what I do. Another question is, how do you show up for clients when you are experiencing skincare issues as well? That is a very loaded question. How do you show up for your clients when your skincare is struggling? I'm gonna tell you how I did it. I can't tell other people how to do it, but I'm tell you how I did it, and hopefully what I did can work for you. I fixed my skin. I became super persistent about my skincare, so that way every time my clients saw me in between their appointments, they could visibly see my skin getting better. It didn't heal overnight, but it's a long way from where we used to be. If you see my videos, you know. But my clients saw me consistently working on it, and I would do treatments on my skin about every 2 to 3 weeks instead of every 4 weeks like I do theirs, so they could really, really see that I knew what I was talking about and I knew what I can do. And that is the only way that you can help clients through their skincare issues while you're dealing with yours, is you have to walk it. They're not going to believe you. If you have a face full of pimples and you're saying that you are an acne or corrective skincare expert and you don't have your own skin together, it shows lack of discipline. It shows that it puts doubt in them that you don't really know what you're saying. But at the end of the day, it shows lack of discipline. Because if you can heal your skin like you say you can, why did you not stick to the routine yourself? But you want me to stick to my routine. But you want me to go home and use these products. But you want me to come in here every 4 weeks and make sure I get my treatments. That's the only way that you can sincerely help clients, is to really get your skin to that level. Now, you have some who won't care because you are getting them a good result. But for the majority, and when you are self-marketing skincare, you have to stick to your routine. Because if you do not stick to your routine, you are basically being a hypocrite. You're being a hypocrite. I gotta wash my face. You gotta wash your face anyway. You have to wash your face anyway. A proper skincare routine and enough for you to get a great result is less than 5 minutes, if that. If that. What's the best spa at home treatment if you cannot get to an esthetician, or if you are not near an esthetician? The best at home spa treatment is to make sure very random. Make sure, well, I won't say random, but the best at-home spa light thing you can do for yourself is take a great hot bath, which will open up your pores. You will steam your skin because you're in that hot bath. It's steaming, so you don't have to put direct steam on your face. And then you go through and wash and cleanse your face and take your time, not with a rag, with your fingertips for at least 60 seconds. Go immediately in, use your toner, serum, moisturizer, and use the mask once a week. That relaxing will be the relaxing, decompressing feeling in the bathtub that you can feel inside of the spa room. However, the treatment in itself, if you do your routine twice a day, you will start to receive results. Now, are you going to receive like results that you're in the spa? Absolutely not, because you're not with a professional esthetician who's directly correcting and working on your skin. But you can achieve a level of that over time just by having a consistent skincare routine. That's it. Having a consistent skincare routine will really help your skin. Thinking that it's not working, it's working. You just got to take the time and be diligent. You absolutely do. I don't know. That's a question I don't have an answer for. They asked, can stress really make your dark marks stay longer? What y'all think? Do y'all think that stress can make your hyperpigmentation stay on your skin longer when you're stressed out? Now, they didn't say the breakouts. The question was, do you think that hyperpigmentation stays longer on your skin when you are stressed out? I'm going to look up an answer. And if y'all want to tell me what y'all think down in the caption or comments, it's called, or it's called a chat, right? This is my third week. Let's see. Can stress really make dark marks stay longer? Can stress really make hyperpigmentation stay longer? Wow. Okay, so apparently, yes, and this is something that we are learning together. Stress can make your breakouts stay longer because the elevated stress levels in your body is producing cortisol, which is causing your skin to clear or heal at a slower rate. So that's why the hyperpigmentation stays longer. And that's probably why after a woman does a breakup, her skin glows. After a woman does a breakup, her skin absolutely glows. Her breakouts go away because her skin is able to heal faster because it's not being weighed down by the stress and anxiety of a relationship. Jeez, you learn something new every day. And the cortisol increases the oil production, and it causes you to have more cycles of healing. That's deep, y'all. I knew that being in a bad relationship, bad friendship, this bad situation in general could cause you to break out, but I didn't know that it would prolong your healing. Because the healing energy is probably trying to go to your mental health. That's getting dragged through. The healing energy is going to your mental health that's getting dragged through the mud and trying to repair your emotions and your nervous system. Your nervous system is all out of whack. So that's probably why. Wow. So we learned something new today. And they said the way that you do it is eat magnesium-rich foods and hydrate. Hyaluronic acid. Our moisturizer has hyaluronic acid in it. That is a good protecting and a barrier strengthening niacinamide. I always have a hard time pronouncing that, but that's in some of our products as well. It's a great ingredient, active ingredient. That's funny. Sometimes I have a hard time pronouncing like those longer words like that. He said, I will always watch your videos. I know that's right, Tavongo. What you want to talk about? We could talk about any topic that you guys suggest as well, because I'm just going to keep talking about skincare. because this is what I do. Skincare, how it affects your life, how it affects your mental health, how it affects wellness, how it affects your confidence. All of that goes hand in hand. And yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let's look. I'm gonna search my comments per usual, and I'm gonna find another question. How is the weather where you guys are? Midday reset. One of my service providers is in Israel right now, which is kind of a bit much, kind of stressful. That's stressful too. Very stressful. I'm looking through the questions, y'all, and I'm reading the ones that I think that when I see it, when it takes me a minute, because remember before when I first started reading questions from the videos, I used to kind of pop them off, but now I have to make sure that I'm not reading something that I know I've answered before previously. Because we're going to be doing this 3 weeks. So I kind of have an idea of what I've already answered, but you never know. Can using too many active ingredients backfire and stress your skin out even more? Yes. Too many active ingredients, and if they are not the proper mix for what your skin is going through, it can cause a reaction by your skin will break out. It just depends on the type of skin you personally are dealing with. But too many actives can for sure break your skin out because there's too much going on. Your skin don't know what's going on. It's you got B3, B5, B12, vitamin C, AHAs, BHAs. Too many active ingredients at one time can for sure cause a disruption in your skin mantle and cause you to break out. So that is the truth. Our products they're quite a complex blend of ingredients. However, they are layered and they work together. So that's why I say certain products are for certain skin tones. Power Gel is not for everybody. Power Gel is for people with persistent breakouts. If you are a person that breaks out all the time and you try everything under the sun to make your skin not break out, this is what you're going to use. But if you are not a person that breaks out and you just still want the chemical exfoliant going on, no, you do not buy this. The purified pads are enough just for that. They're actually up there. Oh, I like this little pointing thing. That's cool because it looks like I'm right there. I'm so childish, but I'm not standing back there. But yes, so breakout only. If you're looking for resurfacing and looking for your skin to just glow and be absolutely gorgeous, two is queen, king, and everything else. Well, guess we'll call the rest of them the court, huh? Can minimalism and skincare give you better results? I won't say yes, I won't say no. Skin is really one of those things that something that works for one client doesn't mean that it will necessarily work for another client. Or these products have been amazing on every single person that has breakouts or has been dealing with hyperpigmentation over a long period of time. But then I had some clients who they had super sensitive, normal skin, they found that number 3, power gel, was too strong. So when it comes to minimalism, if you feel like you have skin that you react very easy to any and everything, you can't even, no one can even get around you. I used to have people like even touch near my face, it was going to break out on my face. So I found that I just was doing a moisturizer, a toner, and a cleanser, and that's it. And then when I got my breakouts under control, then I upgraded to serums and brighteners and under eye creams and all of that. You have to get the underlying issues of your skin under control. And once you do that, then you move to the next level. Then you move to the next level. Just like layering anything in your life. Like, you know, you're not gonna have a Ralph Lauren duvet cover on your bed with some cheap, really cheap thread count. I sound crazy talking about that, but I'm gonna think, I gotta think about beds. So yeah, like, you're not gonna have a super plush comforter with some scratchy sheets under the bed. You know what I mean? Get them sheets first. Get some nice sheets. You get some nice pillows. You get you a nice pillow top, and then you put a nice comforter on top, a little duvet at the bottom. So you see what I'm saying? You have to layer up the effects. That was funny. Not me telling y'all that I really be trying to be a little sleeping princess. Or sleeping queen now. I'm not a princess. I'm a queen. I'm older. Let's see. Oh, they are asking emotional. What's up with y'all and being emotional this week? Like emotional. Can healing my skin help me to heal emotionally as well? I think it is looked at from a place of, your skin itself is not actually healing you emotionally. I think that you taking the time to take care of yourself is what's helping you to heal emotionally, because you are prioritizing yourself. And it's not a one-time thing. I don't think that if you cleanse your face or do your skin routine properly for one day, then it will heal your self-esteem. I think that skincare is a direct correlation with how you care about yourself, because you take the time to take care of your skin. You take the time to make sure that your nails are always clean. You don't have to have, tips and a manicure, but that they're clean and trimmed, and your clothes are clean and ironed, and that all is about self-care and being polished. And are you really prioritizing yourself? So if you're prioritizing yourself, your own emotional health, and prioritizing your self-care, I think it just shows in what you look like on the outside, because you're taking care of the inside. So they go hand in hand. If y'all get my drift, you get my drift? Like, you can't possibly have high self-esteem like you say you do when you're willing to go outside with broken, chipped nails. If they're broken or chipped, take them off. Take them off until you can afford to get them done, or until you can get to go to the nail salon. If you can't go the next day or the day after that, take them off. It takes nothing you have stains on your clothes, so you take a wet rag, even if you're in public, and wipe that off, or go change your clothes. And it takes nothing to iron your clothes in the morning. So those things in itself do affect your emotional health, and it lets me know that sometimes where people are. When you're wearing dirty socks, no adult should be wearing dirty socks out of the house. No adult should be. So to me, it's not about you're a dirty person. It makes me think that you're going through something emotionally or, mentally that's acceptable to you. That's how I look at stuff. Been around thousands of women for 16 years. How I look at things is very different. And I've seen just about everything happen to women. I've seen women, I've been told about their experiences. I've seen pictures. I've seen videos. I have seen just about anything you could think of. Men too. Well, male clients too. But in the last 16 years, I could probably, it's nothing anybody could say to me that I'm like, okay. What happened to you today? Like, when they tell me so, I just be staring at them like, oh, okay. Not because I don't care, but it's nothing that I can't hear. So when I say taking care of yourself and how you look, how you feel, building your confidence up in all of those situations, not one, not two, not three, in every single last one of the situations that the women have expressed to me and the men have expressed to me over the years of me being an esthetician slash their free therapist. I'm their free therapist too. But that's what made me become a life coach, which I don't really push like that because I own a spa. But anyway, but all of that goes hand in hand. And out of 16 years of hearing the stories of people that have came into the spa, the one common denominator that would have helped every single last one of them get into a better situation and or save their mental health and put them in a better place in their lives is that they would have worked on their confidence. If they would have worked on their confidence a lot more and cared about themselves and prioritized themselves. So when I talk about prioritizing yourself and self-care and choosing you, it's from not just my own personal experiences. I'm not projecting. I've heard every story under any and every story you could think of. Cheaters, manipulators, narcissists, abusers, thieves, liars. I've been swindled out of this. I've been talked to like this. I've been my mother, my father, my kids. I have heard every story under. It's no story. Some of the times I be in here crying with some of the stories that these women tell me. And I know for a fact that in every single last one of those stories, if the woman or the man would have prioritized themselves and actively worked on their self-confidence, they would have been in a better situation or grew faster. And or if they worked on their self-awareness, they would have gotten out of these cycles faster. Not just from listening, but from me actually knowing that as well. A lot of situations that I was in, if my confidence was higher, I wouldn't have been in them as long. And then if I really would have sat and what was my role in this situation? Why did I stay so long? Why did I deal with these cycles for so long? Because my confidence was low. As secure as I am as a woman, I was having confidence issues and I was reliving these cycles. And it was the same cycle with different people. But once you realize that you're in that and put a mirror to yourself and stop lying to yourself the truth, you don't got to deal with all that. So the next thing you know, you're taking care of your skin. You're getting your nails done like you're supposed to. Your clothes are nice and clean. Everything goes hand in hand. And I'm going to say something kind of controversial. I'm glad it's like, yeah. Seeing and hearing all this stuff, all these women and all these men over the last 16 years, I personally think that anytime a woman has been in a relationship for a very long time and she looks drained, dry, just like she's not vibrant. Her hair not fluffy and done. She's not keeping up with her appearance like she's supposed to. She's not glowing in some form. When you come in contact with her, she's not inviting or friendly, or I'm not saying nice. I say kind, or hey, how are you? And giving you a slight smile or something like that. I think that they are getting drained on a daily. They're either getting drained in their professional lives, they're getting drained in their at-home lives, because I've never been in a relationship where I felt fulfilled or been in a professional situation where I felt fulfilled in my life and I look bad. So anytime I see these older women, y'all be loving it. She been married for 30 years. She look a mess. That man is draining her. Pop draining that lady down to the core. Pop is dragging her, okay? And she probably waiting for him to go. So I know that kind of wasn't nice to say, but you got to prioritize yourself. Because you will be dead and gone and you will be replaced. Or you will be dead and gone, you will be forgotten. Or you would get to the end of your life, as my dear grandmother did, and left me a message about how she felt like she didn't prioritize herself. And she didn't choose herself, but she chose everybody else. And at the end of her life, she was still choosing other people and taking care of everybody and self-sacrificing. So I refuse. I refuse. So yeah, confidence gonna have you Looking good, smelling good, feeling good, eating good. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's a, so he's gonna keep. Next week we're not getting emotional at all, or talk about none of this stuff at all. What does looking tired really mean for my skin, and what could I do about it? You are probably not moisturizing, and you're probably not hydrating your skin properly. Your water intake is not that good. Your sleep is off schedule, and you are not moisturizing your skin properly. And that's because that's dehydration. And a simple fix as well is changing the screens in your, what's that thing called in the basement? What's that big thing called? The furnace. How you got to change the filters. That in itself is keeping contaminants in your air, which is dulling out your skin too, and drying your skin and making it that you're constantly like choking and, you know, and making it dusty in there. So yeah, you could look like you are tired and dull, when in actuality your skin is just dehydrated and you need to drink more water, get more sleep, and moisturize your skin. Water, sleep, moisture. Water, sleep, moisture if you want a plumper skin. People use collagen supplements. I've never really used collagen supplements. One of our vitamins here, I think it has collagen in it as well, but like a pure collagen supplement, I've never used that. And I know that's something that people talk about on social media, but I can't give you direct advice about that one. How do I rebuild my confidence if my skin starts to clear up unexpectedly? Do your skincare. Don't put a brightener on it while it is. I know this is a thing like that. I've done with acne. I've dealt with acne and cystic acne my entire adulthood because it was bad in high school, but it wasn't as bad as when I got into my 20s. And I said that anytime I was being diligent about my skincare and or using a product that helped me keep my breakouts under control, rarely did my skin break out. And when it did break out, the breakouts will come and go like ease. So once your confidence is there, you really not gonna care about the breakouts if you are keeping up on your skincare. Make your skincare a part of, just like you're waking up in the morning. Thank you, Jesus. You brush your teeth, you wash your face, you at least do the 3 steps. At least the 3 steps for your skincare. And that in itself will keep your confidence going. You know, like, you've been breaking out your whole life. You know that that one bump is not going to be there forever. Everything is not the end of the world. It's really not. And it may feel like it, especially if you're young and you be on this chat. So I know sometimes it's some younger ladies and men on this chat, but it's not the end of the world. Believe me. Believe me. Even when it feel like it is, I promise you it's not. There's always something on the other side. What's all these questions? No, okay. I'm gonna say this. This is at 43 minutes on our 3rd week of chatting. No, I am not married. No, that's why I'm not a marriage counselor. I don't talk about people's relationships. I feel like relationships are one-on-one between 2 individuals, and nobody can tell another person what will work, and all these people on the internet telling you what to do and what not to do. People are very individual, like they have their own personalities. They may act like certain people, but they are not the same people. So you can't, just because something works for you and another person don't mean it work for other people. So that's why I don't talk about relationships, number 1. Number 2, no, I'm not married. I'm not. So you guys can stop asking. Please stop asking that. Please and thank you. I'm not married. I'm not involved. I am concentrating on my career, growing my social media, and my son. That is it. And I would never answer that one again. How do I detox my skin after burnout or emotional stress, take a bath. Put some Epsom salt in a bath. Preferably add some lavender to the bath. Don't add baby oil or mineral oil because that will cause a disruption in your pH. Chamomile, that in itself, a bath is, it's a very spiritual thing. It's a very cleansing thing. It loosens your muscles, especially when you get a great quality Epsom salt. We sell it at HueVine on our website. But an Epsom salt bath can really do wonders for your mental health in that moment, causing you to decompress and relieve stress. And not immediately getting out of the bathtub and jumping back into screen time, which is going to disrupt your dopamine. No, let it flow. Let that essence hit you. Let the essential oils, let you breathe that in that hot water, and maybe put a mask on your face and do your skincare and wash your hair. Just cleanse your entire body. That in itself can help you detox your body. I do it all the time. All the time. I told you I'm gonna do one tonight. A long one. Not a relationship question. Absolutely not. I didn't know why y'all asked any y'all. So, let me ask this question. So y'all would just take relationship advice from any and everybody? Any and everybody that you see online, y'all just gonna take relationship advice from them? I was like, what prompts y'all to just be just online, just asking anybody to just? How can I tell if my skin is inflamed or if it's just infected? In the past, when my skin has been inflamed, it's usually warm to the touch, and the surrounding area will kind of be swollen, and it'll kind of be like a little hard when it's an inflamed area, like the body is kind of fighting that area. So that in itself lets me know if I'm inflamed. If I'm just going through a breakout or irritation, it'll just be like random bumps. Random bumps. They'll be red, but they won't be an inflamed, painful, swollen area that is warm to the touch. So that's the difference between your skin being irritated versus your skin being inflamed, and you will be able to tell the difference that way. Hard to the touch, warm, swollen, that's inflammation in my experience. Individual red bumps, scattered, that's irritation. That's the difference. What's one product that I should never skip, even on my most emotional days? What's one product that I would never skip, even if I'm emotional? I don't care what's going on. What's one product that I would never skip? The resurfacing pads. Because if I'm already in an emotional state and I'm really like making sure I take care of myself through that situation, those pads is going to make sure to remove any dirt, grease, debris, and just After I cleanse, I make sure to hit my entire face with the pads and really go into the crevices. And that product itself makes sure that my skin will not accumulate dead skin cells and or dirt and break out. So if I'm already going through something and I know that my skin is susceptible to breaking out because I'm emotional and going through something, or being hormonal, because I'm going to make sure to keep at least do those pads. Absolutely bare minimum, I'm going to wipe those pads on my face. So that way I know I can't break out. How do I stop letting my skincare and my skin, excuse me, she said, how do I stop my skin from dictating my self-worth? Work on your confidence. Work on your confidence and get a great skin routine at the exact same time. And you will be building yourself up, how you feel about yourself, how you look, how you speak to yourself, what you recite in the mirror, what you work on, the actual work that you are putting into yourself. Then your skin will catch up to how you feel mentally, because it takes months for your skin to properly clear up. It's not going to be overnight, but the affirmations and the way you speak to yourself, the way you talk to yourself, that will let you know that your skincare is not directly tied to your self-worth, because your outside will start to catch up with your inside. Your outside appearance will catch up into what you are saying to yourself. That's what it did for me. This started to catch up with this. This started to catch up. It wasn't the other way around. You can't heal your skin and make you feel anything that's external. Even with skin, the skin is the outside. External. Anything external, once it is disrupted, once you have a bad breakout, if someone came and threw hot grease in your face, anything external and what people say about you, how people feel about you, how they will compliment, flatter you, break you down, whatever the case may be, as soon as that stops, this will be affected. So you're going to build your mindset up first. You're going to build up your mental up first. So that way, this is extra. This is extra. This is extra. This is extra, extra, extra. This is what matters. That's why I said work on your confidence. So when a man or a woman or a person get to calling you stupid, ugly, fat, sloppy, you're dirty, you're not that smart, you're not qualified, you shouldn't be here, you shouldn't own this business is not good. When you get to hearing all these negative things that make you self-doubt and question yourself, this will be strong enough to where you know it's a lie. And then this matches on the outside. And you walk away from those type of people, but get this strong to the point where nothing external can make you feel less than. Get that strong, baby. Get that real strong. Get that strong. And once you get that strong enough, nothing can make you feel that way. Okay. So we're coming up on our last 7 minutes, because you know it's going to be an hour. And it's the spam calls for me. Y'all know that I'm very excited about this. I know this is off subject, but Apple is releasing call screening. I know they say that Android has had it all this time, but I'm very, very excited about this update. I don't think I've ever been excited about any update for these phones ever in my life, because I get about 20 spam calls 20 to 30 every single day. The spam calls are like, they are awful. I'm pretty sure I missed an important phone call for an opportunity because I was constantly pushing. If I don't know the number, if it's not on my phone, I get so many spam calls, I just push everything straight to voicemail, that if it's not in my phone. And it's like, it's draining. And I'm pretty sure, like, I'm going to call when I get off the line with you guys today. to see if this opportunity is still available for my business, because the amount of spam calls and solicitors that I get every single day. I don't want to buy nothing you have. I don't want to sell my business. I don't. So it's the spam calls. They're draining too. What should you be doing when your skin feels tight? When your skin feels tight, it's possibly that it's dried out. It's possibly that there's a possibility that you are using too many ingredients that are causing you irritation, and they're giving you that super tight feeling. And you just need to add moisture. Add moisture and drink water. A great aloe-based moisturizer will work wonders for your skin. Absolute wonders for your skin. And we are coming up on the end of our chat, our skincare chat for the day. And we spoke about relationships a little bit. We spoke about why I don't speak about relationships, why I don't comment on them. Everybody's life is their own. You can have mentors that can help you to certain levels. You can have coaches, but everything should be individualized. It's never going to be a cookie cutter situation. Respect and self-worth is bare minimum, then everything else go from there. And I can't tell nobody about relationships because I'm not even in one. So why do y'all ask me about that? Don't ask me about that. And we are going to exit for today. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And remember, have a great morning. Have a good afternoon and a great evening. Bye, guys.